Morning, folks. I am going to pick up yet another horse. Doing a little trade with some folks. I'm gonna work with their horse on the weekends, and they've got a 7-month-old. Been over there before. It's a ranch over there. Raymond and Lori. They have quite a few horses. They got a little black colt, stud colt, and he's got one white stocking foot, and he's about 7 or 8 months old. Good time to get him, start working with him, teach him all the basics. I got the trailer hooked up. Miss Polly is tired. We had a long week of fence building out in the heat. Got up to 101 where we were at. So she's relaxing this morning, but I got to go get this horse. I've got a guy coming later. He's bringing a mare over. I'm gonna have to try and find a home for her. She's that mare I was working with over there. She has a real bad setback problem. She kind of flips out. I might work with her. I don't know. I really don't know where I'm gonna put her. All my pins are full. I may just have to turn her out. I called a guy last night. The clutch went totally out of old Yeller. I may try to take it into him and get him to change the clutch, because we got to haul water. All the things that go on right in the middle of a pretty big project. We're doing a project on 60 acres. Hurry up, as always. Go get that done. We'll see what else the day brings. Come along with us. I'm backed in here. Here's the little dude. This stud horse over here, chasing this baby around. Here he is. He's a leggy colt. I believe his daddy is probably that thoroughbred horse. They're thoroughbred stud. Got a good looking back. Good set of high withers. He's well proportioned as far as his shoulder and his hip is concerned. A cute little head. Believe he's going to be tall. He's already tall for how old he is. He may be 8 or 9 months old. So we're going to see if we can't get him on this trailer. The other horse has been running him off and hurting him, kicking him, biting him. So he don't know nothing. He ain't halter broke. He's just a young horse. All right, folks. He's pretty curious. He's already went up in there. Lori, say hello to the folks.
Hello, folks.
So I got this set up where I can just slip this. If he gets up in there, I got this over here bungeed so I can shut this gate, and then once I shut this gate, I can ease in here, shut this gate, and I have a makeshift panel.
That's pretty good.
A box spring. So that's going to go on the top, and I'm just going to have him loose in there. So I think he'll go in there. He's, like I say, he's pretty curious. And these other horses been running him around. He's kind of scarred up from them kind of beating on him. The other studs, they do that to young stud horses. Alrighty, guys. Wouldn't you know it, loading that horse, the battery ran out on my camera. Pretty hot. I ended up roping him. I was going to try to get a halter on him, but what I did was, he was a little bit more scared of the rope than anything else and getting in the trailer. So I just kind of used the rope on his neck, to get him up in that little vestibule there between the two gates. We shut the gate on him. I took the rope off. I swung the other gate shut and got him loaded. He's on the trailer back there, and I'll be shooting the rest of this with my phone. But got a head full of sense. He learned a little bit on that rope. I worked him on the rope a little bit and actually got up and petted him. So I don't think he'll be too hard. He's not big enough yet to be a real big problem. But got him off their feed bill, and I'll be working with one of their other horses. If you're interested in a really good project horse, they got a bay horse. He's real stocky, more of a quarter horse type. I'll be working with him on the weekends for about the next 4 or 5 weeks. Get him broke the lead, and I'll be bringing you guys footage on that. But he's big. He's a big, stout boy. He's about 3 years old, and when they get that big, it's a little harder, but we can get it done. I'll bring old Spurs over here, and we'll put the work on him and get him broke the lead. So headed to the house now. Get this guy unloaded. I'm gonna put him in with Fred's horse there, at Little Red Roan, and we'll get him caught, get a halter on him one day, and got a whole lot more to get done for sure today. Okay, I'm here at the house. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, almost broke my light. I'm gonna put these sheep over here in this little pen, and then I'm gonna run this horse through over with that other roan horse and get him off this trailer. These two right here rambunctious. And as you can see, this horse pen's dirty again. Go on, guys. Go on. Take him on in there. There we go. All right. Just in case. I don't even know if I can shut this door anymore. Nope. I need to find a good person to muck stalls. All right, let's get this guy off of here. All righty, folks, we got him offloaded. He's gonna be a tall joker. Let's get this gate open. Oh, they're big. Them sheep scare you, did they? He skinned his face up. That's what happens when you have wild horses. Oh, there, big dog. Don't go over the fence. I'll walk him around here. Boy, he's a good sized horse. He's only 8 months old, honey.
He's taller than the other one.
Taller than that 2-year-old. He's gonna be a big horse.
Yeah.
My kind of horse right there. We'll get him fed, and we'll take him. Get him settled in here. All righty, folks. We have yet another horse coming this afternoon. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. The old mare. I think I did mention it. Fred's bringing over that old mare I was working. I'm gonna see what I can do with her. I don't know what I can do with her. But I'm out of pins. So I'm gonna take the sheep and the goat, put them back over where the goat was at, and put her in here for now. It's temporary, but I can't just have her tied up out here. So gotta make a place for her. That's what I'm fixing to do. got to keep your your goat roping skills up.
Watch out, Baba behind you.
He's an ornery joker.
Look at Baba. He's going crazy.
All worried about it, Where are you going? Calm down.
The phone says it's getting too hot.
I bet. I noticed they do that a lot. This way. This way. This is the mare that come from Fred. This is a mare I was working over at his house. She's a really nice looking mare. She has a setback problem. She has some PTSD, I believe, from her past. She just freaks out and flips over. She's done it on her saddle. She's done it driving. She's done it just trimming her feet. She gets nervous. She has issues and she blows up. If I had the pasture, I would breed her. She's got a pretty nice conformation, not too bad for just old range horses. She's a quarter type horse, but she'd make a really good horse to raise some babies out of, I think. And she's not that old. She's probably 17, 18 years old, I think. But she's looking really good. Really got the weight up on her. Really nice horse. She's friendly. Flies are all over you. She's really friendly. She just has issues, don't you, girl? Yeah. Life ain't been good to you. She had a really bad injury on this eye, on her head. I did some work on that back when it happened. She had hit a fence, acting silly. But poor old girl's just has issues. With these flies, the way they're doing, I've got to get the sprayer out. I've got to unload this feed. Maybe going to look at a transit. I need one for some of the stuff I do. A person's got one down here fairly cheap. I'm going to go meet them up. They actually live in the area. Old Facebook Marketplace. It's the way to go. After that, we got to go over there and get to work. We got 2 days to work. We got to haul water, make sure all the water's full here. And I got a young guy, mentioned him before on the channel here, Emmett McPhee. he's putting a clutch in old Yeller, and hopefully I'll have him back, have old Yeller back before I have to leave to Texas. That way I can have plenty of water here for my sister-in-law, so she doesn't have to take and haul water. Other than that, I just got to get with it and get these guys sprayed and get the flies off of them. It's terrible. Ongoing maintenance of horses is spraying them with fly spray, trimming their feet, making sure they're doing good. Morning, folks. Down here feeding. I set up this water tank last night. Gravity fed quite a bit of water into it. We are getting ready to go to Texas, and I'm trying to get everything around here set up so Polly's sister can take care of the animals. We got a load of hay yesterday. We did work yesterday. We've been building fence. I hung some gates. I've got to go trim a horse this morning for Fred. It's actually Donna's horse. And then we've got to get another load of water. Still ain't got Yeller back, so I'm having to haul loads on the red truck. So far, so good. Last night I hauled 10 bales of hay and 200 gallons of water. I did drive really slow. It's a backup, but it's doing the job. I got everybody else took care of. I've got to water the dogs, and then I got to get out of here. So may show you a little bit of the horse trimming. I don't know, but we're definitely going to take you along for our trip in Texas. Maybe we'll see some good stuff. I know we want to hit some yard sales. The last time we were there, we hit some yard sales, got some really good stuff that I still use today. So we're gonna do that, and hopefully we find some interesting stuff. So we'll see you a little later. Alrighty, folks, I am broke down. I've got antifreeze all over this motor. I was coming up through here, and the truck got really hot. I smelled antifreeze. I got right here and I stopped, and it wouldn't go on. Looked, and it was hot. I shut it off. I had a heater line bust, and it had one of those metal fittings on it, compressed metal fittings, and Miss Polly just happened to be home. She just got back with her sister. It's going to be watching our place while we go to Texas. She's going to bring me over some water. I do have some water in this tank, but she's also bringing me some hose clamps so we can get this thing fixed and back on the road. It's imperative to haul water in these vehicles. I've got some water in here, but she's going to bring me a big jerry can of it and put it in here. I'm going to put some hose clamps on those. What I used was extensions. Just extensions, because I didn't have any bolts that fit in there. It's still going to leak a little bit probably, but it'll be enough to get home. I'm only about, let's say 10, 15, probably about 15 miles home. So if it'll get us there, we'll be good to go. Like I say, it's probably going to leak. I'm going to have to put a barb fitting in there. And before winter, we're going to have to try and fix this fitting on this heater. It ain't one thing, it's another. Got that horse trimmed. It's always a good thing. I generally carry, not only my tools, but I carry some bolts. I've always got wire. If I had to, I could wire it up, but I'm gonna wait till she gets back over here. Then we got to go to town. I'm supposed to be using this to haul water. It may work, it may not. We will see. If I get it back over to the house, I might have a fitting that I can throw in there and keep it from leaking. It's always something. Never a dull moment living off grid. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to take and end this video up right here. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and tune in next time to see what we take and get into next. Remember, if you don't know which way to go in this old world, commit your ways unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He'll bring it to pass. We'll see you later.